There has never, ever been a player like Shohei Ohtani. Not in Japan, not in the majors, not in the history of baseball. And now he's doing the unthinkable again. This isn't just a comeback. It's a reinvention of what we thought was even possible for the human body. Let's break down how Shohei Ohtani rewrote the rehab process and turned the Dodgers into absolute postseason monsters.
Shohei Ohtani returns to the mound for the first time in 663 days.
It started like a dream. August 23rd, 2023. Shohei takes the mound at Angel Stadium against the Reds. Top of the first, dominant. He gets TJ Friedl to ground out, strikes out Matt McClain, and then makes Elly De La Cruz look like a rookie with a filthy splitter. The crowd's buzzing. And then Shohei swaps the glove for a bat. Bottom of the first, boom, his 44th home run. Right field, crushed. The dude literally hit and pitched his way into MVP conversations in one inning. But then the dream started to fade. Ohtani leaves in the second inning. Arm fatigue. He wouldn't pitch again that season. Turns out it was worse than we thought. Another major elbow surgery. The second of his MLB career. Let's rewind. The first came in 2018, just after he'd lit up the league as Rookie of the Year. He missed time on the mound, but still matched at the plate. But in 2020, things went sideways. COVID-shortened season. His arm hurt again. 2 starts. Shut down. Shohei later called it pathetic. Analysts started asking the question, is this two-way thing done? Shohei wasn't done. He rebuilt himself. His diet, his training, his pitch mix, his everything. From 2021 to 2023, he wasn't just back. He was a full-blown baseball hurricane. MVPs, records, highlights that broke the algorithm. And just when it seemed like nothing could stop him, the elbow flared up again. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Even with another surgery on the table, Ohtani hits free agency and still lands the richest deal in MLB history. $700 million. The Dodgers rolled the dice knowing he wouldn't pitch in 2024. And guess what? He responded with 54 home runs, 59 stolen bases, and a third MVP, all as a designated hitter. Think about that. No pitching, just punishment. Most guys recovering from Tommy John take it slow. Bryce Harper came back in 160 days to DH, and we called him superhuman. Shohei said, "Hold my elbow." He played 159 games. He didn't just bounce back. He dropped an all-time season while rehabbing. But Shohei being Shohei wasn't satisfied. He wanted the mound. Get his feet wet, right? 1 inning, no stress. Keep it simple. Instead, he hit 100.2 miles per hour on the radar gun. That's not easing in. That's, I'm back and I brought fire. But he wasn't done. Not even close. Because right after that inning, he went out, grabbed a bat, and tied the game with an RBI double. Then later, another hit. 2 RBIs on the night. Just your typical outing. Pitch a clean inning, rip a few hits, casually carry your team. And 5 days later, June 22nd, he did it again. This time against the Nationals. Another scoreless inning on the mound. 2 strikeouts, just freezing guys. And at the plate, 5 RBIs. A bases-clearing triple. A no-doubt homer. The guy drove in nearly half the team's runs by himself. He's out there playing MLB The Show on rookie mode, except it's real life. And here's the kicker. His command wasn't even all the way back. That's the scary part. His stuff, filthy. The control, still sharpening, but it didn't matter. He was still better than most dudes in the league. Most guys returning from Tommy John are just praying to stay healthy. Shohei came back and immediately turned the stadium into his personal highlight reel. And while he's doing all this, fans are tuning in like it's the playoffs. His return to the mound? One of the most watched regular season games on MLB.TV ever. More people watched Shohei's 1 inning than watched some teams all week. That's how much buzz this guy creates. And the Dodgers? Man, they've got the best insurance policy in baseball. Need a DH? Cool. He'll hit 460-foot bombs. Need a pitcher? He'll give you 100 on the black. You don't get that. Ever. From anyone. And somehow, the craziest part is that he's just getting warmed up. Picture this. The Dodgers are deep in 2025, battling through injuries, playoff aspirations, and a stacked pitching rotation. They've got Yoshi Yamamoto locked in, Sasaki's ready to fire, Glasnow and Snell inching back, and Kershaw returning. And now Shohei Ohtani's creeping back into the picture. But does that make sense? Manager Dave Roberts and GM Brandon Gomes are preaching extreme caution. They want Ohtani on the mounds, but not until they feel like he's truly ready. Roberts literally said, "We're always going to be cautious. I don't even know what fully built up looks like. It's not a normal starting pitcher." That's the rub. Ohtani's value is off the charts as a hitter. He's leading the NL in homers, OPS, OBP, and runs. But his arm? It's a dice roll after 2 elbow surgeries. You ease up too fast on the mound, you risk sidelining him at the plate. Ease up too much, and you're sitting on a potential ace not fully unleashed. In simpler terms, they're feeling out the ceiling. 1 inning might turn into 2. Then, maybe, just maybe, an entire outing. But go overboard now, the reward isn't worth the risk. For us fans, this is the golden dilemma. We get to watch Ohtani on the mound again, but we're also watching the highest stakes lineup in baseball. A dual strategy performance every week. 1 inning of fire from the hill, then another from the dish. It's like fantasy baseball live. All eyes glued, beers in hand, hoping for both score sheet lines. At some point, the Dodgers brass has a massive call to make. Push him deeper as a pitcher come October, or lock him into the DH/perhaps 2-inning opener role and let someone else pick up the ace heat. Either way, if you thought this season was fun already, just wait until October. The payoff is either going to be historic or heartbreaking. And either way, I got my popcorn ready. Alright, picture October, baseball's biggest stage. The Dodgers have built a rotation loaded with arms, but it's also calling on Ohtani to pitch himself into October. That's the real deal. Every decision till then is laying the foundation. On Ohtani's side, he's expressed it exactly like the rest of us. I want to see improvements with the quality of the pitches, then increasing the amount of pitches. It's going to be gradual. He's talking slow and steady, not blitzkrieg. So what could October actually look like? Reddit Dodger fans are buzzing with scenarios. Some want him as part of the 4-man rotation, most expect bullpen usage. Maybe 2 to 3 inning stints in bullpen games, not game 1 starter. One said, if everyone is healthy come October, Glasnow, Yama, Snell, and Ohtani in some order. The chance to use him like a regular starter is definitely not off the table. Gomes wants October readiness. Roberts says leave a crack in the door for any postseason role. Whether that's in a bullpen game, used as a piggyback starter, or an emergency ace, we don't know yet. Bottom line, Dodgers are mapping out a stretch schedule that aims to open with Ohtani pitching once a week, building length for October, but probably keeping things in the 1 to 3 inning range. How he's used postseason will depend on health, bullpen needs, and matchups. We thought October was intense before. Now imagine the world's best home run hitter also coming in from the mound to close an inning, then returning to the plate 2 outs later. Game changer. Shohei Ohtani has already done things we thought were impossible. Now he's healing in ways we didn't know were possible, while dominating the league at the same time. Pitch count or not, 1 inning or 9, doesn't matter. Because when Shohei takes the field, history holds its breath. If you thought you'd seen everything baseball has to offer, Shohei Ohtani just threw that playbook in the trash. He's not done. Not even close. Subscribe to Baseball Spark for more two-way madness. And hey, if Ohtani wins another MVP, we might just give away a slabbed rookie card. We'll catch you in the next inning.